Hey, how are you? And many times I'd say happy Friday, a little bit more of a somber Friday today with all those struggling with the recent flooding in our area. If any of you are in need as far as some hot soup or shepherd's pie, my wife and I are offering that at our pub in Stone Ridge. We were lucky just because we're obviously higher land on the ridge, but obviously Snowfall City, North Bend, so many areas all over Snohomish, all over the Skagit County, just so many areas got affected. We're here to support you in any way we can, so keep that in mind. One thing to note on the lending side, our current investor is not looking for an additional form currently. Now, over the next number of days, because it is a disaster zone, that may change. You may have to get a form by the appraiser that just is a reinspection notice. So make sure that your lender, if you've got a transaction going, find out if they're going to be requiring that. They can take up to 10 days depending on the area and the appraiser's ability to get out. Sometimes it's only a couple days, but it could be up to 10 days, so just be aware of that. The big news this week, however, the Fed did cut rates once again. The first time in 3 months that Jerome Powell has spoken, interest rates didn't go the opposite direction. They did talk about the Fed is buying short-term notes. Finally, Jerome Powell had admitted, obviously, a lot of weakness in the labor market. He still has confidence in regard to inflation, which is their two mandates. They're about 3% right now. He says without tariffs, they'd be closer to 2. I don't actually believe him in that regard. But either way, the market finally absorbed the information. Rates improved a little bit. They're fairly steady. They're actually, again, at about a 4-month low currently. Fantastic timing. We see a lot of buyer activity already beginning for getting ready to go into the new year. Obviously, this time will be very interesting with regard to all the flooding and storm stuff. We don't expect a lot of activity, of course, with regard to that. However, keep in mind that the rates have improved and there will be quite a bit less inventory. Insurance is going to be something that we can obviously help clients with in regard to certain areas. But we're here to support you this weekend. Hopefully, you're staying dry out there. It should be a lot better this weekend. And then we'll look forward to supporting you. And then also, of course, last call, open registration closes on Monday for our Power into 2026 event. And then we look forward to obviously supporting any of you that would like to come. It's invite only after this weekend. So have a great weekend. We appreciate you. Thanks so much.